mess with my hogs.
30% fat! I'll never allow 30% fat! Chop, chop, everybody! It's Total TV number 289, everybody. 289. And it's number 4 in the 2020 October Horrorfest. We're chopping it up, everybody. We're chopping it up. This episode of Chopped is brought to you by Total TV. Tonight's feature film is Slaughterhouse. This film came out in 1987, and I remember seeing an ad for it in Fangoria magazine. It had this big dude in overalls wearing a pigtail around his neck. He had a big meat cleaver with like a hoof at the end of the handle, and it was very intriguing, and I said, I gotta see this movie. It's about this old man who owns a slaughterhouse that's been condemned, and they're trying to buy the property off of him. He doesn't want to sell.
I've spent my life preparing the choicest cuts of meat, the finest sausages. And we did it all with the skill of craftsmen and sharp knives, not sinew chewing chainsaws.
So he comes up with a sinister plot to destroy the people who want to come after his land. He fucks them up, he destroys them, he kills them. He doesn't kill them, but he knows who does. On top of that, some young people decide to try to spend the night within the abandoned slaughterhouse, and even more chaos ensues.
You mean they were messing with your pigs? Jesus Christ, boy, you can't just slaughter people because they mess with your hogs. At least you made good, clean cuts.
I remember watching this when I was a kid. I loved this movie when I was young. We decided to rent our own little slaughterhouse and set up a butcher shop. We're going to sell you some meats. Do you want that thin or ultra thin? That's a good cut of meat, everybody. Got something fresh right here. Look at that. Fuck it, that's yours. $13.99 a pound. I can get this to you. I'll drive it over if you're local, and if you're not, then you're on your own. Prime cuts of meat. Prime cuts! Tonight on this episode, we're going to offer you some steaks and some ribs. Whatever you want. Put in your orders now. Take a number. So tonight, everybody, for recommended listening, we have Too Gross for Most. Everybody. What is that, you might ask? This is a split 7-inch by Shivers and Nauseator. Shivers is the side project of Slasher Dave from Acid Witch, and Nauseator is a relatively new band. They're both doing some old school death metal, old school horror influenced death metal, really. Primarily we're featuring this because of Shivers' song Butcher Doc's Shack of Shock. He's a butcher doc. We did Dr. Giggles, and now we're doing a show about butchers, so you make the connection. Butcher Doc's Shack of Shock. Could he be referring to Toilet TV Studios? I like to think so, but probably not. It's purple vinyl. It's got these tiny little green splatters in them you can barely see. It's supposed to be splatter vinyl, but mine's got like one dot. I'm okay with that though, because it's fucking awesome. So that's it for tonight, everybody. That's it for tonight. The movie's over, and we're over, and we're gonna go to bed tonight. Next week is fucking Halloween. Can you believe it? If you're gonna watch a movie tonight, make sure it is Slaughterhouse. It's a great film. You'll thank me for it. If you love 80s horror films, Slaughterhouse is the way to go. And if you don't love 80s horror films, don't watch Slaughterhouse. Check out Too Gross for Most with Shivers and Nauseator. So we'll talk to you next week. Eggshaw, chop, chop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this episode, and thank you for watching any other episodes you might have watched. If you've watched them all, thank you for that. If you haven't watched them all, thank you for the ones you have watched. Good night, everybody. Say goodnight. Say goodnight and order a ham sandwich. Say goodnight to Buddy. Say, God damn it, don't mess with my hogs. God damn it. Say goodnight and don't mess with my hogs.
If anyone messed with my hogs, I'd fight him at Arby's. I'd make him eat shit.